back to the final part of Telltale's Game of Thrones, episode 6. What's the name of the episode? Again. Oh yes, the Ice Dragon. Game of Thrones, Telltale series, episode 6, Ice Dragon. So yeah, this is the final part I'm doing. After I'm done with this episode, that's it.
Oh God! Finn!
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
You fought well, for a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black. But then, my expectations were low.
You fought well yourself. Or at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
There's something off about them. I'm not sure what.
They've been trained to fight. Nothing else matters but that. The more my sister's doing, not mine.
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Raider. I need to go back.
Are you all right? You don't look well.
It's nothing. I'm fine. I should return to the village. Fulgorn Bisoneer. Did you not hear me? Fulgorn! Suna!
What?
Wait! Fulgorn Weisseneer.
You're losing control.
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
She's protecting the grove.
She thinks her warriors are the answer. But not if she can't control them. And now it's gone too far. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The Whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come. Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Einrath. To crush our enemies south of the Wall. And avenge his death.
We can't leave the North Grove.
And stay here to die. I'd rather live. I know what my father said. The North Grove can never be lost. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Hear me roar. A reference to Katy Perry's music, Roar. You're gonna hear me roar.
Looks fresh. Looks like they didn't make it to the block. Oh God! Those are human teeth.
Looks like someone was getting the beating in here.
Rats. They're everywhere in King's Landing.
Man. Sad to see King's Landing
Disgusting.
on what happened to it in Season 8.
What I wouldn't do to get out of here.
King's Landing won't be the same again after Season 8 of Game of Thrones. After
Not getting out that way.
the dragon attacked King's Landing.
No way to get this alight. I wonder if I could use it for something else.
Jailer! Please,
Shut it!
please come here!
How strong are these bars?
Hey, get away from there!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here!
Oh, don't you start again!
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
God's woman, I said shut it! Or I will come in there and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me! Bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block. So don't give me that look. You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense. But we have to keep our heads held high, even when everything else is taken from us.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tuft of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing! Just to hold him again. Dignity is worthless compared to that. What would you do in my place? I'll never see him again.
Your family needs you. Nothing else matters. I do whatever it takes to survive. Whatever it takes.
My lord, please. Please take me out of here!
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
Oh, no, no.
Come on, you!
No! Please! Wait! No! Get off
Shut
me!
your fucking mouth!
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
What are you doing here, Morgren? Come to rub your triumph in my face.
Far from it, Lady Mira. I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said. Your relationship with Cersei is valuable. And if you also find your way back into Marjorie's graces, well, it would be a shame to waste such influence. And then I realized there's something far more valuable than your friends at court, Mira. Your name. I want you as my wife.
Your wife? Have you lost your mind?
Not at all. This makes a lot of sense for both of us. I want Ironrath, and you're going to give it to me. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
My family would never allow it. If you go anywhere near Foresterlands, my brothers will kill you.
That might be difficult for them. 2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. One way or another. And it won't take me long to get rid of the harebrained fool myself. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive. Ironrath will fall to you. And through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
If all this happens, I want revenge against Ludd. Promise me he dies.
Let me be clear, Mira. You're in no position to make demands. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs. The murder of a Lannister guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive. So, Mira, what do you say? Good.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Let me go!
Sylvie!
He's my brother! I wasn't finished!
When you're finished here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which was why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I need to see him. Is he in there?
There's a reason I wanted to talk to you. I need you to do something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... that's when they found me. The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
What?
It's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
Are you sure this is what Cotter would want?
I know he would. We'd never let free folk suffer. You'll see. He's in so much pain.
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
What are you doing with that knife?
It's meant for you.
Garrett, is that you? It's me, Cotter.
Yeah.
I'm here. Where's Sylvie? I want to see her. Where is she? Did something happen to her? Don't worry. Our friends are taking care of her. What do you mean, our friends? She wanted me to look after you.
You have to protect Sylvie. Ah!
Right.
Cotter! I can't bear it anymore!
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
You said you'd help him.
I wish I could. But I'm afraid it's too late for that now. But he can still use his death to give his life meaning. This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now. You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I'm honored. Thank you.
It's well deserved. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart. His beating heart. And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But
We must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
His beating heart! This is madness!
Not madness. Necessity. Madness would be letting the North Grove fall. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
I'm ready. Gareth. Please. Can't take it any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless.
I'm sorry. But I can't do it. Cotter's my friend. I wouldn't be here if not for him. And I have to respect what Sylvie asked me to do.
Then so be it.
Man, these people are mad. Surprise, press this button!
Fulgorn Bisonair.
I wonder what language they're speaking.
We must burn the body.
In the name of the king, I hereby sentence you to death.
Oh, Lord Andros. Yeah, that snake deserved it.
Get over there! This boy has been charged with murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to his crimes?
My betrothed can speak to them.
Is this true, my lady?
My lady!
Then in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
Lady Mira, please! Please, this isn't right! Come along, Mira. I have a busy day ahead.
She disappeared. Yeah. I chose to let Mira live because I felt like that was a good option. Determine if you choose to give up your life.
Your fighters are in place, my lord. Once they're all seated at the table, give the signal to strike.
Remember, no matter how much they might provoke you, we must let them think they've won. That's them. Here we go.
Gwyn.
Clever. Send the girl first. Don't let her play with your head, little brother.
Lady Forrester. My apologies for arriving unannounced. I was hoping I might have a word in private with Asher. I think we can agree these are not ideal circumstances.
Agreed.
But these are the circumstances we find ourselves in. I know how you must feel, Asher. What your family has suffered, it's unimaginable. Which is why the bloodshed must stop.
I agreed to your father's terms, didn't I?
You did. But I know you, Asher. You're not the one to roll over so easily. You don't like being pushed into a corner. It's not in your nature.
Things are different now. I'm different now. But you have nothing to worry about.
You were always a terrible liar. You have to understand. I've risked everything to bring peace between our houses. To meet with Roderick in secret. To tell him of the traitor within these very walls. To make sure no harm came to Ryan as our ward. All while persuading my father the bloodshed would end if we were to wed. I have no ulterior motive, no hidden agenda. Just peace, once and for all.
I trust you, Gwyn.
I know you've lost a lot, and I'm sorry, but things will get better. Truth be told, my father's scared of you.
Is he?
With Roderick, he knew who and what he was dealing with. But you, he thinks you're dangerous. You proved as much when you attacked his men.
They came after us.
I know. And that's all in the past now, I promise. We can make this work, Asher. This is our one chance. Together we can control the future of our houses. Just promise me, when my father and brother walk through that door, nothing will happen that could threaten that future. Our future. I need your assurance. Nothing will happen.
I promise. Nothing will happen.
Thank you, Asher. I knew I could trust you.
Begging your pardon, my lord. I'm afraid Lady Forrester requires your help.
Of course.
I should go. Thank you, Asher.
What help does my mother need?
Sorry, my lord. It was the best I could think of. But we have everything in place. How should we proceed?
The plan is off. I'm gonna marry Gwyn.
Of course, my lord. I will see to it at once.
Alyssa, I'm sorry it's come to this, but at least it's done.
Where's my son?
Right to it, then.
Mother!
Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby.
Have him back when we've hammered out the details of your surrender.
Lord Whitehill.
Asher. Now, who'd ever have imagined this? You welcoming me into your hall to drink your wine and call me father. I thought I'd seen the last of you when Gregor shipped you off to the other side of the bloody world.
Let's get on with this.
What's the hurry? We'll be spending the rest of our lives together. As family.
You're not my family, Lord.
And you'll never be mine! If I wasn't so bloody soft-hearted...
Father, please. I know this isn't easy, but it's right.
Would you like to sit down, Lord Whitehill?
Aye. And get me something to drink. I'm bloody parched.
We thought you'd like to sit here, Lord Whitehill.
I'll sit there. Thank you very much. In the Lord's chair. It's not like your father wanted your worthless ass in it.
It's just a chair. By all means, sit in it if it makes you feel important.
What? How dare you? You think you have any power here? What'll it take for you to learn to show respect? How many more foresters do I have to kill?
Calm down, Father. Ash has been amongst sellswords so long, he's forgotten how to behave.
Teach him some manners, then.
Asher, what's going on? Our opportunity is slipping away. Asher, what have you done?
I've made up my mind. I'm gonna marry Gwyn.
What? Why would you do such a thing?
We had a plan. Now everything is at risk.
I trust Gwyn. She promised me we could make this work.
Asher, is everything all right?
Fine, thank you.
You cannot let this happen. I refuse to stand by and watch you throw away everything.
What are you two on about? I thought this was a celebration. Yet here you are, bickering like children. Over what?
Father.
I will not be silenced! Something's not right.
I'm sure Asher can explain. Everything's fine, right?
Let me be clear. Gwyn and I intend to marry. We will be wed, as promised.
This will be the ruin of our house.
That's enough, Mother!
They betrayed me!
Duncan! Get my family out of here!
Forrester scum!
For my brothers!
Could have been so different.
My lord, the Whitehill force is upon us. Oh!
It's a trap! They're trying to kill us! Kill them all! Kill the fucking foresters! Take down the gate! We can't fight that many! We're doomed!
If they breach the gate, we're done for! We can't fight the entire Whitehill army!
My lord, your wound. Get them to safety. Of course.
I won't abandon you, not again.
Please, Mother!
Say goodbye to Iron Man. This house is now gone.
Asher! Our lord is here! Rally to your lord! He's here!
My lord, your command.
Save as many people as you can!
Do as your lord commands. Get the small folk to safety.
Death to the Whitehill!
This is the war you promised, Mr. Rossi.
It's not over yet!
Cowards have us pinned. Good idea, Westerosi. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Asher Forrester, you've come a long way to die. Let's see you live up to your reputation.
Rally to your lord!
look at this.
Iron from ice. My lord, we have to get you out of here!
I'll be damned if I let another lord die on my watch.
I can't run.
You must survive, Asher. For the house. For all of us that fought this day. Now!
Well, goodbye to House Forrester. It was a nice house until Ramsay came and ruined everything. One house left standing wins. One house fallen loses. Ouch. And now
You did the right thing.
I did what I had to do.
He was your friend. Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironrath. It may already be lost.
Gregor trusted you for a reason. You know defending House Forrester is the right thing to do.
You're the one they sent, Garrett. You should be the one to decide.
I will respect Lord Gregor's dying words. The North Grove will never be lost while we breathe. We will defend it.
House Forrester. They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they'd bend the knee. And what do I find? A child lord. Ethan the Wise. With some parasite by his side. As if I'd come to negotiate. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. That day Cersei dragged her before the throne, Grandmother, I was actually worried for her. But she didn't have any trouble swearing loyalty to Joffrey right in front of me. And then, after that whole business with Tyrion, I thought she knew how to stay loyal when it mattered. And then that letter she forged to Elena Glenmore, as if I wouldn't find out. It was bold, I'll give her that. But I can't forgive that she used me. And now, with all that's happened, the gods know what Mira was doing behind my back. Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He gave me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. Yet before a day was out, a brother was dead atop the wall. I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger, and it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. He was quite the bold one, Reek. Ruining Griff's little humiliation by climbing out of the mud again and again and again. I was rather starting to like him. A shame he didn't last longer. The savior who couldn't save anyone.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandai. He was rather earnest, I suppose. But he had heart, fighting with a former slave by his side. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. And he impressed me. He followed my every command, despite what it cost him with his companion. For that, he earned my help and my respect.
Loyalty. Friendship. Respect. Without them, we have nothing. I think, in the end, Mira came to understand that, Grandmother. She could so easily have turned on Sarah to protect herself. But instead, what she did took grace. If you're fierce enough, you leave King's Landing with your honor intact. Mira has proven that. But at what cost?
I could have told you this story wasn't going to have a happy ending. Roderick dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I'm not unfamiliar with these Forresters. Stubborn to the end. They fought hard, I'll give them that, but they were reckless. Shrewd when they should have been bold. Impetuous to the last. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
In the defense of House Forrester,
Asher? Asher. We have to hurry. I saw what you were trying to do. They wouldn't listen to reason. We will overcome this.
Ryan's still alive. Well, Talia's alive. Mira can be alive. If you choose to marry Lord Morgan or not. Asher's dead. Roderick's dead. Either you choose to leave them behind in episode 5. Marjorie the Truth and were dismissed. Agreed to marry Morgan. Gave Carter a merciful death. Call off the plan. You know, yeah, 2 of them alive. Garrett's still alive. Well, I'm glad that Garrett left Ironrath because after all that's happened since episode 1 to episode 6, it was looking pretty bad. Really bad at least. But still. Yeah, Malcolm left Ironrath, so I'm glad that he wasn't in Ironrath and stayed in Essos when he did, because it would have been bad to see Malcolm caught up in a whole war at House Forrester, which we saw in episode 6 of this game. So yeah, Lady Forrester. Lord Gregor's dead, then Ethan, now Alyssa Forrester's dead. Roderick and Asher determine on the choice you make if you let them stay behind or not. Either lives or dies. Mira, either you marry Morgan or not, she can die or she can live. Talia's still alive. Ryan too. Garrett Tuttle is alive. Duncan or either Royland might be dead during the battle of House Forrester. Maester or Tingren, I think he might be alive since he was last seen in Ironrath at the time. Malcolm, he's in Essos alive and well. Ironrath, no more. Yeah, so Telltale is doing The Expanse. We're in July right now still, so The Expanse, a Telltale series, is coming. So I'm gonna do a Let's Play on that. It's amazing to see that Telltale is doing motion captures for their games. Yes, motion capture. Since they're using motion capture for The Expanse and The Wolf Among Us 2, I'm taking bets whether or not that Telltale might use motion capture for their games, like for Batman and for other new Telltale IPs if they can make their own or not. But still, we'll see in the future. The reason why Telltale shut down was because you kept on taking on too many licenses. You did too much of the same thing and all that. Like, gamers want different things. Something new instead of the same old thing again. If you're making sequels or whatever, you need to keep it fresh, no matter what. Since LCG Entertainment revived Telltale games on 2019, Telltale did kept some of the IP, like Batman they kept, The Wolf Among Us, and all that stuff. Other games like Minecraft Story Mode, Game of Thrones, Borderlands, and The Walking Dead, they did not. Guardians of the Galaxy also, they did not manage to get back. I don't think we'll get Minecraft Story Mode anytime soon, since Mojang doesn't want to do nothing with that game with Minecraft Story Mode anymore. But still, I've run out of time here. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, subscribe today, leave a like, comment below. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.